Hello, crafters, and welcome to Picture to Page Crafts Online Craft Show for our last session. Okay, this is brought to you by Picture to Page Papercraft shows, nurturing your creativity with in-person and online shows. I'm Jenny Sokolidis, and I would love for you to listen. Sorry, start again. I'd like you to go back and watch all the replays because this is our last session today. So you can also find all the start again. You can find all the information on our sessions on our website from picture to page and beyond.com.au. And while you're there, why not sign up to our newsletter so that you can get all the information on the upcoming in-person shows. Also, if you sign up to our newsletter, you also get some special treats that nobody else gets unless you're on that community. The other thing is, please make some comments. Tell us you're there, like Carol and Deb and Shirley, so that we know you're watching. Also, if you have any questions for our retailers, make sure you pop them in the comment box so that we can answer either through the session or after the session. Okay, so I'm really, really excited to introduce you to Julie from Handmade Haven. Hey Julie, how
Uh,
are you?
I am good. Hello, everybody. I'm a little bit tired today because I stayed up last night watching all the videos from yesterday's show. So there were some great things there. So if you haven't watched them, please definitely go back and watch them. There's lots of really good ideas there.
Fantastic, thanks. There were some really good demonstrations yesterday and today, and
Yep.
you, and I'm
And
excited to
today,
see yours.
lucky last.
Yes, lucky last. Yes. So, what can we talk about today? What can you tell us about your business, Handmade Haven?
So for those who haven't heard of Handmade Haven before, a very small business at this stage. It's just me, and I started it early last year. Some of you may know I was previously with Kazaz, but I've moved on from that, and now have a huge range of products. But what I mainly focus on, if you see my logo, it actually says Handmade Haven, a habitat for crafters. And my main focus is building that habitat, building that community. So my favourite thing to do is run my monthly craft weekends that I run. I call them crop and craft weekends because they are open to all sorts of crafts and arts. So whilst a lot of people are scrapbookers that come, it is open to do any crafts. And I hold them each month in Morwell. They're at the Girl Guide Hall, so there isn't accommodation included, but I do have people who come from other areas and they just stay at a local motel and make it a retreat for the weekend. So you can come for one day, you can come for all 3 days, and it is 3 full days of crafting because Friday and Saturday we run from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and Sunday 10 till 4. So a lot of your retreats are only really Friday night and Sunday morning, but it is a full 3 weekends of crafting. So last month I had Deb, who's probably watching, come down with a friend, which was really great. And this month I've got some ladies coming from Beaconsfield, some coming from East Gippsland down Bensdale way. So it is a really good weekend away.
Fantastic. That's amazing. And I hear you're having a special class from Tracy.
Yeah, so this Wednesday, I was super excited. Schultz from Uniquely Creative is coming down to Morwell to teach a class. It is booked out at the moment. I've got, I think, about 25 people coming, and plus a few kits that got sold. But if you do want to come along, you can let me know. Send me a message, and I can put you on a wait list. If somebody pulls out, I can let you know and try and fit you in. But at this stage, it's too late for me to order any more supplies, so I don't think I can fit anybody else in. But as I said, I'm
Well, maybe
happy
the
to
next
do a
one.
cancellation list. Yeah, well, it'd be great to have her back again. Because yeah, a lot of people were, oh, I can't make it, I can't make it. So yeah, wasn't sure whether she'd come, being in the sticks out here in Gippsland like we are. But yeah, they said yeah they could do that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Fantastic. All right, so let's see what. Let's get on to what you're going to demonstrate for us today. So I'm going to let you change your camera around and get back to you. Okay.
Yep, sure.
Okay, so while Julie's changing her camera around, so she has a weekend retreats or weekend get-togethers, and they sound really good. So like 3 full days of crafting if you want, or you can just come for the day. She's in Morwell, so just make sure you're ready. Julie, thumbs up if you are. Yep, thumbs up. Okay. Okay, over to Julie. There we go. Thanks, Julie.
Okay, thank you very much. So today we're going to look at one of these mini project sheets from 3Quarter Designs. I'm just going to have to adjust that. It was looking a bit further away. Sorry about that. So we're going to turn this mini project sheet into a scrapbook page because I think it's really important to understand that they can be useful for all different sorts of things. So we will get started and I'll tell you a bit more about them later on. So what I have done is I have actually already pre-cut all the page up. So I won't bore you with fussy cutting. But we're going to start with page because, we love to start with a blank page. And I've got this just on my magnetic board so I can hold it in place. I've got a craft sheet. Now I cut my craft sheets up a bit so they're a bit smaller to use. I'm going to use this distress ink, not that one. I'm actually going to use this one, the Oxide Faded Jeans, and just smush a bit of that on my sheet. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this pearl from Couture Creations. It's like your Perfect Pearls, and it's just a pigment powder. But this one pretty much just gives a shimmery look. So you take the lid off. They're only small, but they last ages. So I'm just going to dip my paintbrush in there. This is going to be nice and shimmery with that amount of pearl on it. So I'll just pop that on because I don't want to spill that everywhere. Then I'm going to spray it with some water and just make a bit of a water-based paint to spray. Now, of course, you can do this with any of your water-based inks. You can use water paint, water paint, whatever you like, really. So I need a little bit more, so I'm just going to spray a bit more water on there. Now, this pigment powder, you can actually just mix in with your water, so it is in your bottle ready. So this bottle does actually have some in it, but I wanted it a bit more shimmery. You may not see it on camera, but it will make a shimmery effect. So I'm just going to move that off so I can brush it on here.
Oh, you can see this shimmer, yes.
Good, good. So yeah, I'm just going to brush that on. So I'm just using a wide brush because it's easier when you want to do backgrounds, and I'm not being too fussy about how it's coming on. Just brushing some on. And now I'm just picking up a little bit more with the brush, and I'm just going to flick that, tap the brush a little bit and flick some so I get some splatters as well. So that is beautiful and shimmery because, we all like shiny stuff. So I'm just going to move that out of my way. And then I'm going to get this gold shimmer brush, which is from Uniquely Creative. And I'm just going to put some of that on a new craft sheet because the other one's got ink all over it still. Just squeezing it a little bit so a bit comes out. And I'm just going to flick that on as well. I like to do it now so that you don't, because otherwise I tend to forget and then you're worrying about getting it on your photo and on your embellishments. So that's got some gold shimmer then as well.
Okay.
So now what we're going to do, so now normally I would dry that off, but I'm not going to because you don't need to hear that. So this is the photo I'm going to use. Now this is a photo of me when I was younger.
Yep.
How good looking am I? And I'm just going to hold that in place. And that's the advantage of using these magnetic boards is you can hold it in place while you pop all your other bits and pieces. So these are the bits that I've cut out from the sheet that we started with.
Yep.
And these ones I have actually just gone around the edge with that gold shimmer brush as well, so that it gives it a bit of a contrast against the blue. And I'm just going to pop all these in underneath here. Now these mini project sheets, you can use them to make cards, you can use them to make your art journal pages, you can use them for just about anything. So I think that'll do on those. Now I have put tape on the back. So what I like to do when I'm doing things is start with the bigger pieces and then work your way forward onto your smaller pieces, your little embellishments. So while that's all held still with that magnet, I'm just peeling the backing off. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Mhm.
So yeah, keeping it all in place there. Put the photos. So yeah, so that'll all stick in place there now. I haven't stuck the photo down, but I will do that later. Now I've got all these other little bits to put on. So I have pre-done all the adhesive on here. So this one I'm just using some foam mount on. I'm going to pop that here. And the flowers. So I've got some samples to show you of these. And I have got a special on the 3Quarter design products this weekend. I've got 15% off all of them just for today and tomorrow for the show. And if you haven't heard of 3Quarter Designs, they are a company out of New Zealand. It's a mother and daughter team, and it's only a small business. And I'm a big supporter of small businesses, and particularly Australian, but we will look after our friends over the ditch as well. I just pulled that little tab bit off so I could fit that in easier. And then some on the other side. Now the butterfly, the trick I find with butterflies is I have put some foam mount on the wings, but I'm going to put a little bit of glue just down the body there, so the body holds down against the page and then the wings will sit up. I use this all-purpose glue from Couture Creations, which I think one of your other demonstrators earlier used as well. It is a really good glue, and they do have available these fine nibs which come with the pin to go in the end, so it stops it from blocking up and gives you a really fine detail. So that is really good. And I'm just going to stick my little butterfly up here, hold it down for a second while I pop its wings. That comes there. And then I've got a few more things which I'm just going to make another little cluster in this corner. I'm going to put a few little leaves. Get a hair there getting in the way. Now I did ink around these blue leaves and flowers with some blue ink as well. You could go around all these orange ones as well in an orange or a brown, just to bring it all in together. I was a bit heavy-handed when I did these foam mounts, but anyway, they will attach well.
Mm.
Let me put this one on first. So it just shows how quickly and easily you can put a
Yep.
page together as well. Obviously, I have done all the fussy cutting before, so that helps a lot.
Obviously, yes. So they're not
But
pop
that's
outs. They're just on a sheet, so you have to cut them.
Yeah, so these ones are, I will show you some other things in a second that are pre-cut for you, which is really good because, I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting myself, but
Yeah,
I do really like these sheets. They're great for a single project.
yeah.
But to finish this page off, I'm just going to use the gold sparkle brush again and just add a bit of gold shimmer to the butterfly. These brushes are fantastic.
What
They come
brand
in
are
a couple
they?
of different colours from Uniquely Creative.
Okay.
And they've got a couple of different colours available, a clear one and a silver one, and just add some. And you can see I'm really not super fussy with adding it. I'll just sort of mix it around a bit, put some on that flower along the edges. Yep, a bit along here, a bit along here,
Beautiful.
in there. So yeah, that's a page done.
Quick and
How quick was
easy.
that? um, so that's that page. Now what I want to show you as well,
Yep.
so that's the Dusky mini project sheet. Now with 3Quarter Designs, they put out sections each month, except for July. They actually put out 3 because it's their birthday month, so
Mm-hmm.
you get a bonus one. And they come in a collection pack. I'm just grabbing. Ah, So this is the 6x4 card pack. So we've got time, haven't we? Yep. And in here, so this is the same range, the Dusky Floral.
Mm-hmm.
And these come with sheets that are pre-cut. So you can see
Okay.
there, one of them has fallen out.
Yep. Got it.
So yes, same line of images. but these sheets are pre-cut. And then you also get these sheets, and these are designed that you can just cut them in half and then pop them on the cards. So it
Okay.
comes with your card bases as well. And they're actually, the card bases are 6x4 inch, and the card fronts are actually slightly smaller so that they fit on exactly once you cut them in half. Now, I also have used these for scrapbook pages, particularly for pocket pages, because the 6x4 cards, you can cut them in half and then they'll fit into your 6x4 pockets on
Okay.
your scrapbook pages. And you can see their designs are just gorgeous. And part of the reason they're called 3/4 designs is because they do 3/4 of the work for you, and then you only have to add and personalise for yourself. So you can add extra embellishments if you like. You can add your flowers and your bling. And I was going to add some twine to that page and I forgot. But anyway. Um, and then on the back, it does give you some tools of things that they have made. So most of what is shown on there is included in the kit, but they do add some little bits as well. Like they might have some ribbon, they might have some white flowers, bits and pieces that you would have in your collection,
Okay.
or would be easily obtainable.
They'll give you
So
ideas
that,
well.
yeah. So that's the 6x4 card kit. And then this one is the 12x12 collection for your scrapbookers.
Yes.
And these are super good value. The card kits are only $19.95 and these scrapbook ones are $29.95. And this, they have a page on the back that you can use. There's strips that you cut off the bottom, have these really good sayings along them all. Again, you get these sheets. Now, these ones are a bit bigger than the card ones, so the images are a bit, they are designed for your scrapbook pages, but these are the pre-cut. That's why I'm holding them a bit carefully. You can see that leaf's fallen out. So you get those in there. You get these beautiful papers, and these are all single-sided, so you don't have that issue of which side am I going to use because I like them both. So yeah, they're really good, and they have beautiful colours in them.
And you get a couple of each.
You get, I think you actually only get one of each in these, but you can still join them together and make double pages if you like to do your double pages. And again, they've got all these strips across the bottom that
Yep.
have the sayings on them. All the flowers of tomorrows are in the seeds of today, is that one? And then you also get these. Now, they call these offcuts, which I think must just be a funny New Zealand term for all the
Yeah.
New Zealanders out there. But these, you could cut this in half and use them for your photo mats,
Yep.
or you could use them as strips down the side of your page, or whatever. And then you also get some other shapes to cut out. So this, you could use a circle die on it, or you could just hand cut it. These ones, obviously, you could just fussy cut them. They're fairly simple shape. That's why they're not pre-cut. And again, you could cut these ones out,
That's a
and some
tag.
little tags and sayings and that as well. So lots and lots in these kits. Another paper, and that's the inside of the back cover. And the back cover again has 6 layout ideas that you can copy if you want to
Nice.
from the kit. So the mini project sheets can be used on their own for a project, or they can be used to complement the kits as well. So you could use it to add to your embellishments in the kits,
Excellent.
which I think is really good. I've got a couple more here to show you.
Good.
So this one here, this is the heirlooms one. So that's the sheet as it comes, and then this is a tag that I've made with it. So this bit here just slides down in behind that bit, and it's got a little pocket on the bottom there. So the pocket is made from this bit here, and you can see it's got the little tab. So you cut it out and then you fold along the lines, and that creates your little pocket. So you could put that on a card and put it in it. You could put in your scrapbook page and pop things in it, or in your art journals, or just do it. For those who like to do tags, you can just do it as a tag as
Yep.
well. And then this one I've done that, if you wanted to say use it as a tag, you could write a message on this piece and then pop it in there to give it to someone. So that's another idea. And next one, this one is just called Love. You can see it's beautiful blues and dusky pinks. And I made a card and a tag with this. So this would be a great set if you're giving a gift to someone. Punch a hole in the top of the tag and put it on the gift. There is room to write on the back if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you could then give them a card as well. And that one I've just put the last flower inside the card. So that was just the one project sheet, a bit of tape and a bit of foam mount, and just stuck it together. and a card base was all I added to it. And the sheets are only $2, so they're really good value. This weekend, obviously, with the 15% off, they're only $1.70, and there are heaps and heaps available. So I'll just quickly flick through some of these. This one's botanical, and it's got lots of flowers and butterflies. Beautiful autumn colours.
Mm. Oh, that was.
Under the sea with the seaside ones. Yeah, I've got a thing about ocean and seaside stuff at the
Do
moment. Luckily, I've got some photos I need to scrapbook with it coming up, so I've been buying heaps of it.
And
Amethyst
Christmas
with all
time.
your deep purples. Yep. This one's got a beautiful bird over
Mm.
here in it. This one's a bit brighter. I can imagine this really being used on an art journal page with lots of bright colours.
Yes.
I have actually made a scrapbook layer and cards section as well, though. Umbrella Time, which is beautiful green, and I love this girl. She's so pretty.
Mm.
Would make a lovely card or something. You could use this as your card front, and then that bit and lots of little embellishments on it.
Yes.
This is a magic forest one with your fairies. So this collection, it's called Ethereal Forest, has lots of the fairies and things in it. It's absolutely beautiful. And the Utopian. So there's more, but that was just a few of them. And
So, so all of
yes,
those come with the scrapbook kits and the cards as well, like the scrapbook.
do, yes, yep, they have both. Now, if you go to the website and I haven't got both, and you want something, let me know because I can get more in. I actually had a big order just last weekend, and they bought a lot of my card kits, so I have sold out of a couple of those. Unfortunately, it was a bit too late to get more in before this weekend, but yeah, I can definitely try and order more for you. That's not a problem at all. I'm always happy to order things in. It's the same with the pearls. I have got these available in a couple of different colours, but there are another big wide range of colours available for those as well.
Okay,
Um, yeah,
fantastic.
so I think that's all I
That
have to show you.
okay. So that's all you've got to show us, Julie. We'll go back to see change your camera back around, or have you got something
Yep,
else to show us?
no, I think that's all.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so some beautiful papers and kits and things from 3Quarter, 3Quarter range. I think it's called 3Quarter. And anyway, Julie's back ready for us, so I'm sure she can tell us more about that. There you go, Julie. There was three. What is it called again?
Yeah,
3Quarter,
3/4 designs.
three
Yep,
quarter.
yep.
I've got it written down. I didn't even
So
look at it. Yep.
yeah, no, and they're a really great company.
Yeah.
And they do really good videos at the edge of each month. So if you follow me on Facebook, usually at the start of each month, I'll show you their videos that they do where they step through the products for the month. So it's a great chance to get to see them. And they've also got lots and lots on their Facebook page, lots of pictures of photos, albums on their Facebook page, which is just 3/4 designs. You can see lots of samples that things that have been made with each collection as well. So they've
Fantastic.
got a really good design team.
Oh, great. Well, thank you for joining us. Have you got anything else you need to share with us, or
No, just a shout out. My next craft weekend, I forgot when we were talking about that earlier. My next one is actually next weekend. So if anybody wants to come along, I have got some space available in that. You can my website at handmadehaven.com.au, or you can just message me and book in as well. And if you've got any questions, just ask about them. But they're a really good, laid back, fun weekend, low stress. That's what we
no
like.
worries? All right. Thank you, Julie, for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you. See you later.
Well, thank you for Julie for joining us. She had some beautiful things there from 3Quarter Designs, and I loved her layout that she made for us. And thank you to you for joining us for this whole weekend or whole 2 days of sessions. We're so excited to bring to you this online show. Julie was our last session for the week, for the weekend, or for the 2 days. And please keep making comments in the Facebook, in the comment sections of all things. Go back and have a look at the replays. You know, make sure you go to our website from picture2page.com.au and check out what's happening with our community there. And on the paper group Facebook group Papercraft Posse, they've got a community there where you can share your work and that. So at our website, make sure you check out the upcoming show at Sandown, which will be in October. And join our mailing list so you get all the information firsthand. Um, that's all we have for you today. Michelle will be back soon with the wrap up for the weekend. And that's me signing off. Bye for now. Bye.